let's speak on this, and I know we'll close out here soon. Once you have, let's just say, the client, we've gone through the entire process.
Yeah.
We've built the software. We've done quality testing. We figured out hosting, right? We have a completed piece of software.
Right.
Well, is that the best time to start thinking about branding, marketing, distribution of your product?
That's going to be depending on who you ask. Me, resounding, absolutely not. No. I mean, and I even go a little bit more aggressive than that, as you well know. I think along the way, if you can, if your application allows for it, you need to be bringing people along, which is throwing it out there a little bit. And depending upon that, you got to be careful. And this is a recipe right here where you can bomb the recipe. I really like to bring some people on slowly, give them a financial incentive to do it. You're marketing the fact that you have more robust capabilities coming, but you have this and you begin to grow into it because you have to get users on the system fast, because what you're going to find out is what you thought was right is not right. And they're going to figure it out for you. And people who are super passionate about it, you don't want a casual user. You want the person that's going to push you and to push, ooh, what if it did? Oh, yeah, this would be great. Because those people are really critical to being successful. And so you want to bring them on. You want to be marketing the whole time. You don't want to be lying. You can't lie, right? I'm not going to help anybody lie. But, it's okay to talk about things that are going to be there, and vision that you have to be there, and functionality that's not quite there yet, and help people understand it. So, but it has to be a constant, continuous thing, because the last thing in the world you want to do is get to the end, but because this can happen. Mm-hmm. The reason I know is because this happened to us, right? So you come along and you start marketing something, realize the market's not ready for it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're 150 grand in. What are you going to do? I'm going to stop immediately and put it on the shelf and pick it back up again later, because finishing it and spending the other X amount of dollars and getting to the end and not being able to make sales doesn't prove a point.
Right. Right.
It just proves the point that you should have stopped when you knew that it wasn't going to work. Mm-hmm. And by having users and marketing, you can figure that out ahead of time. I mean, I see these people all the time. You see them. They built an entire piece of software and they can't sell it. How in the hell did they let that happen? You can't let that happen. People, it's money, right? Warren Buffett's 2 rules, right, for money. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2 is what? Pay attention to rule number 1.
Yeah, refer back to rule number 1.
Exactly.
Don't lose money.
Don't lose money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you have to be doing it the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. So someone wants to get started in the process. Someone wants to have a conversation with us. And they say, I have an idea. Or, we see all kinds, right? People come from various backgrounds. They may have had some experience. They may have had a bad experience. They may have had a great experience, but they want to save money. We're not a discount solution. I want to make that clear.
Right.
We're just really good at what we do. And because it was our money, when we learned, because it was our money, we found a cheaper way to do this.
That's
we can
right.
pass that savings on, plus a level of expertise, and we know how to distribute a product.
Right.
And we're focused on profitability.
Right.
But if someone comes through and they like what they're hearing, how do they get started? Who do they contact? What's the next step?
Okay. They contact us at Sky Insurance Technologies. And really what we're going to do is we're going to kind of discover what it is that they're talking about. We're going to set really good, clear expectations. We're going to help them understand that this is not like a unlimited pool of knowledge that just helps you bounce ideas off, and we just talk and we get excited and then we just do it over and over again. Because, we don't get paid to do that. But as, depending upon the size of that, we bring the right resources in pretty short order, a few hours, handful of hours, we grab it, we get our arms around what's really required here. And then we set really good expectations. Can't talk you out of it. We, have a brainstorming session, with our team and with them to figure out, okay, we need to take this thing forward, move forward. Then it's going to be about what we like to refer to as the most important step. That's when they write us a check to get started.
That's right.
And then that becomes a deposit, right? Depending upon the scope of it. And the goal of that would be to be able to fully develop the specifications. So again, it's going to cost money to even figure out exactly, no different than it would cost to build plans from an architect. Mm-hmm. It's going to take that. And then you just continue to go forward from there.
Yeah. So that contact information's on the screen right now. Mark's contact information as well as my contact information. So just shoot us an email. We can schedule a time to have that initial call, and really, what's said during that call is going to determine
That's right.
what happens next.
And you said that we see all kinds. Were you referring to the people we work with on a daily basis?
Well, I'm talking about the guy in the mirror.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know, right? I just wish he would stay the same. That would be great.
If it didn't change so much. That's exactly right. Well, this was fun, man.
I know. I appreciate it.
Good. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it.
Perfect.